I just kind of, through my wrestling career, you know, wrestling at the University of Nebraska, living at the Olympic Training Center for 5 years, coaching at the University of Missouri, you know, I learned a lot. I was more of a student after I knew I was done competing. I just started, you know, I knew I was going to get into coaching. I knew there was no way I was getting out of wrestling. And I started to pay attention to little things. And I just knew that when I started to coach, I didn't want to do it the same way that I was approached. I wanted to take out all the things I didn't like and all the things I did like. I wanted to incorporate all that into a practice so where the whole practice was really effective. It's an hour and a half. We may go an hour and a half, but it's an hour and a half of very effective practice. You know what I mean? It's no wasted time. No time that it's, you know.
And what I think, you know, I think a lot of coaches, and myself when I was coaching, they would come see your practice and think sometimes wasted because they're not physically active, moving around, doing moves. You'll sit and talk to kids. Normally, you sit and talk to kids for 3 minutes and you lost them because you're showing them how to put their hands, where to move their knees. But I feel like you're like talking to them on a deeper level, like they're trying to understand a concept, a big old concept, rather than like little intricacies. Right.
Well, it's more of a, in my opinion, it's more of an understanding, and that's what I'm trying. When I'm talking to my guys, I'm trying to explain to them, not just, hey, here's a double leg. I'm trying to explain to them, this is why a double leg works. This is why you need to put your body here. So they're like, oh, I understand. When they understand it, now we can attack it. But if they're kind of like, all right, I'll just do what you told me to do, it's really just like a not a higher level of understanding. So I try to explain it to where they're like, oh, I get it. Now they can go, and I don't even have to be there anymore because now they understand, oh, this is why my foot needs to be here or my knee or my head, because if not, this is going to happen. So it's more of an understanding of the techniques that we're doing as opposed to just the muscle memory types of things.
So you got Jaden Clayton out here.
Yep.
He's 2-0, 3-0?
4-0.
4-0.
4-0.
Okay. I remember him as like probably 6, 8-year-old little kid, and he came up to me and he had a beard, and I was like, who's this kid?
Yeah, it's crazy.
But he's having a lot of success, and he's going to be a junior?
Yeah, going to be a junior next year.
Win a couple state titles?
2.
Has he lost in high school yet?
No, he's not been beat.
Okay.
70-0, and you know, and the thing about him is, you know, it's the same thing. He loves wrestling. He loves asking questions. He's studying. He's always wanting to know, what can I do to get better, you know, and he's willing to do whatever it takes. And he's also having fun. He's not through the grind of, you know, every day going super hard, cutting weight. You know, he's enjoying himself.
Does he cut weight?
No.
No.
I mean, he did a little bit here. He cut about 4 or 5 pounds here.
But he's not strict diet.
No.
Chicken breast and fruit.
No. I mean, we kind of right now use that to our advantage. You know, I tried to explain to him, you know, you're going up against guys that have cut a lot of weight. You know, so if it's close in the match, you know what I mean, you're just trying to pull them, you know, push, wear them out. So in the second 3-minute periods, that's when we're going to step it up and shine, because they're a little bit mentally a little bit, you know, they're physically a little tired, which their mind's going to be a little bit tired. Now we open up on our technique and we dominate, you know, and that's what he does, you know.
Do you game plan much in big matches? Like, well, that's more of a tactic than like game planning for an opponent, but do you do, you know, are there other examples of stuff like that, or there's, you know, when you get into, you know, this tournament keeps going, you know who you're going to wrestle. Are you guys game planning at all?
No.
Hey, man, this guy's got a great.
Nope.
Nothing.
I don't ever focus on the kid he has next. I focus on Jaden. That's who I'm not going to walk up to him and say, hey, this kid's got a good double leg. He knows how to defend a double leg.
Hey, what? So, you don't want to go up about it. You don't want to. Nothing.
No, because that's when he'll focus on that, and that's when things can happen. If I say, hey, this guy's a good thrower, he's probably going to get thrown because he's kind of focusing on it like, oh, this guy's a good thrower, as opposed to that killer attitude. Like, I don't care what he's good at. I'm coming after you. You know
I know what I'm good at.
Right, and it doesn't matter what you know. And that's what a lot of people will always say, hey, this is the kid you have next. You know, we'll sit and watch his match.
Yeah.
That's the last thing I tell Jaden to do. Go sit in the stands. You know, if this guy brings a double leg, a high crotch, throws, you've been taught how to wrestle out of these things. There's no need to kind of have tunnel vision right now and focus on just this guy and what he does and what he's good at. Just go out there and wrestle. Take it to him. You know what I mean? If he hits something, your defense is good enough to stop it. You know what I mean? So, and that's what I've learned. I have a lot of kids that'll watch their next match, or the coach will walk up to them and say, hey, this kid's got a good swing single. And guess what? When I watched him wrestle, boom, there's a swing single. Because we're focused on now what he's good at and not focused on what we're good at. So that's why I don't even mess with it. You know what I mean? Leave it alone. we're ready. I don't care who steps on the mat. You give it 110%, everything you do, and 9 out of 10 times, we're going to be on the winning side. If not, we'll learn from our mistakes, and we'll be back next time.
And we'll be back to crush it.
Right, and we'll get it.
How much are you learning? You?
So much, it's unbelievable. Because I think the reason is because I'm like a sponge. I'm always willing to learn different things. Watch different coaches, what they do. Watch, at our training camps, watch what they're working on. Watch the little things, and just kind of, put it into what I do. If I like it, I'll take it. If I don't, leave it alone.
You learn anything here so far this week?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wrestling is getting so tough in our country. These kids are doing crazy technique, crazy mental toughness. So I'm learning all the time. Well,
and how about this? Aside from just getting better, like just wrestling itself, it's 12-10. 1 year ago, the same match would have been 2-1. 2-1.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, right.
How awesome is that?
That's great.
I'm so glad they changed the rules.
Right, and that's right. I mean, I love the rules, the way they change it.
Make that 14-10.
Right. And 13. But yeah, it's just the kids are going out there. They're wrestling, they're getting better, and that's what it's about.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. It's not like a little chess match anymore.
Yeah.
Takedowns left and right. It's going to be 18-10. And another 2. That's going to be a tech fall.
Tech.
Oh, Mike, earlier today I saw a kid up 9-0. The other kid came back, beat him 21-9.
Yeah, well, I had a kid that was losing 8-0. He came back and beat him by 4.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And that's what I'm saying. Just to be able to mentally look at the score, know you're down by that, stay focused, stay tough, and get it done. That's impressive.
Yeah.
And that's what you see going on now. You see kids getting it done, and they're getting pounded on, but they just stay tough. Figure it out.